everyone, welcome to the video tutorial on SQL. So in today's class we will see how to write simple query to create a table in SQL. Okay, so after you are clicking in the Oracle, after you have installed the Oracle 10J, so you can go to the in the start window, you can go to the database home page. Then you will get a screen like this in database home page. So here you have to give your username and password. So giving the username and password, you can log in. Then you can go to this SQL commands. Okay, so in SQL commands we will write the query. Okay, so if you remember the earlier classes, I told you that in SQL the commands are divided into three types. So DDL, DML and DCL: data definition language, data manipulation language and data control language. Okay, so in today's class we will see how to create a simple table using SQL. So remember the entity relationship diagram. Suppose student is an entity, so for each entity we are going to create a table. Okay, so now we are going to create a table student with the attributes, suppose roll, name, then marks, result and date of birth. Okay, so using this attribute we are going to create a table called student. So we are going to create a table. So for this you have to use the keyword called create, then use the keyword called table, then you have to give the name of the table, student 4. You can, this is a variable, so you can give the any, suppose I have given the name as student 4. So create table student 4. What will be the first thing? That is the roll number, roll. So roll is of data type number, and the maximum length of the roll number can be, suppose 10. So I will give here the length. So no two students can have the same roll number, so it is the primary key of the database, and generally keywords are written in capital letters. Okay, next is the name of the student, which is a variable character. That means two student length can vary. Okay, so I am using the data type called variable character. Suppose maximum I have assigned is 30. Okay, next suppose the marks of a student will be numeric value, so it will be a number. Maximum it can go up to 3 digit, so I have written here 3. Okay, then result of a student, suppose I give the result of a student like pass, fail or miss this. So I will write P for pass, F for fail. So it is always fixed, there is only one character, so I can use the character which is a fixed character length. So there is only one character, so that is the result. And next is the date of birth. Date of birth of is the data type date. So these are the thing. So every SQL statement is ended within semicolon. So the name of the table is student. Okay, since there are these attribute roll, name, marks, result and date of birth, so these will be the attributes. So after ending the statement you just give a semicolon and just you go to the save or run command, so you can run it. So whenever there is no errors in your SQL query, so it will give you an error message like table created. So your table is created now. Okay, so using this query you are creating your table. Now there is another command. So create is a data definition language. This create command is of type DDL. Okay, so using this I have created the table, because table created is the error message, is the message that you have shown, that is that particular table got created. Now I want to show the structure of the, if you want to show the structure of the table, so you have to write here what is the structure. Then again you have to click here. So this will show you the structure like this. As you can see, the name of the table is student 4. It is having the column roll, name, marks, result and date of birth. Roll is of data type number, name is of data type variable character. Okay, then marks is a number and again a number, result is a character, date of birth is this. So these are the lengths that has been specified, and what is the primary key of the database, that is the roll number. So all the structure of the database will be given by using this command, this DESC student 4. So in some book it is also like written here as describe. I don't know whether it will work here or not. Yes, either you can write DESC or you can write describe, describe, I think. Describe. So yes, okay. Now suppose, so this is the structure of the table. Now I want to insert the values because no values have been inserted. To insert, you have to write insert into, what is the name of the table? Into, so what is the name of the table? The table name is student 4. Then I have to write values. Okay, so these are the keywords. So what are the values that I will insert first? First I will insert roll, then I will insert, suppose, the name of the student. Name of the student is Justin, for example. So whenever the value is of type character or variable character, you have to enclose within the single quotes. Then there is a field called marks, which is of numeric, so I have to insert this. Okay, then there is a result. Result is of character length only 1, so I have to write here either pass or fail. Then there is a field called date of birth. Date of birth is also a type of string, so you have to enclose here within, suppose, single quotation. Okay, so after this, I can execute the query, and you can see there is message is this 1 rows inserted. Okay, again if you want to insert more rows, you simply copy it. Okay, you just paste it, you just change the value. This is roll number 2. Suppose this is the name, he has got this marks, so his result is fail, and his date of birth is 10th May, May. So you can mind there the first 2 digits, then it should be separated by dash, then the first 3 letter of the month and the whole year. Okay, so simply execute it. So if you simply execute it, so it will show 1 rows inserted. Now if you want to see the values, how many values have been inserted to the table, so you can write the keyword called select, star means all, from, what is the name of the table? Student 4. So this will give you all the values that you have inserted. Now see, you have inserted this value. Okay, so this will give all the values of the student. Okay, and suppose if you want to select only the name, if you want to see only the name, then you can write this. So simply it will give you name. If you want to select only the result, then you have to simply write this. And if you want to find both name and the result, so you have to give like this, the column name separated by comma, then result. So if you execute this, so this, okay, and along with, if you want to see date of birth, so the star, whenever you are using the keyword called star, it will give you all the values. And if you want to see some other values or some just specified columns, you have to give the column name. So this is how you can create a table. You can see the structure of a table by using the describe keyword. Okay, then you can see the whole values that you have inserted. Now suppose I want to find what is the maximum marks of that particular table. So I have to use max. So this is the max, because I have inserted only 2 values. So if I want to see the minimum marks, you can simply write min. Okay, if you want to find out the average marks, then I think you have to write AVZ. I forgot. So this is the average marks. Okay, if you want to see how many students are there, you can use count. So count will give, so there are 2 students in the table. Okay, so this is how you can see the SQL thing. So hope you like this video. Thank you very much.